I want to say congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns for winning their game today against Esperance. Now Sundowns is officially on the final of the Caf Champions League 2025-2026 season. So it's very, very important that before we speak about the game, we actually first thank Coach Miguel Cardoso, his technical team, the entire squad of Sundowns, not only them and also the supporters of Mamelodi Sundowns who came out in numbers to go to the stadium to actually support Mamelodi Sundowns. This was a packed stadium. I think it was a very, very beautiful atmosphere. Now, go back to the coach, Miguel Cardoso. Number one, we need to actually thank his staff, Sundowns, that actually are scouts. The scouting teams, Sundowns, I think they are very, very good at the job that they do. When they bring in Coach Miguel Cardoso here, they said he's a championship coach. And indeed, he has taken Sundowns to two finals with Caf Champions League back to back. So now, if we look at the coach himself, I think he's been in and around the Caf Champions League final maybe 4 times in a row. That year, he was on the semi-final with Esperance. The following year, he was on the final against the Al Ahly, where he lost. And then he came to Sundowns. He was on the final again against the Pyramids of Egypt, where he also lost. And this year, he's going to the final again, probably with the RS Berkane or Ifarabat. But Ifarabat has an advantage of 2 goals win at home. So they are playing right now. We are hoping that they actually be able to consolidate their 2-0 win against the RS Berkane. Now back to Mamelodi Sundowns. I think namhlanje the last game that they played at Tunisia, my concern was with Divine Lunga, because it's somehow Udano, Uyansase, they somehow find a way to actually exploit the spaces as show Divine Lunga on the other end. And they looked very, very threatening on that side. Unfortunately, they came in and then they swapped Udano to the other side against Khuliso Mdao, which was the battle that he wasn't going to win. But I think today Divine Lunga was very, very brilliant defensively and also offensively. I think him running down the line and actually whip in those crosses, I think it was brilliant. And I think he actually played a major role in seeing Mamelodi Sundowns winning this game. And also, they slot in Khuliso Ndamane lapha because the other player was red carded on the previous match, Okukekana. But Khuliso Ndamane came in here and fit in like a glove alongside Cubido. Cubido is always excellent in that last line defense, Mamelodi Sundowns. And they also have a great goalkeeper, the number 1 of South Africa, Ronan Williams. I think also him being there, marshalling the defense, Mamelodi Sundowns, and also helped them on the build-up phase. His witness and reading of the game and how he actually plays passes. Williams has this ability of playing passes that breaks the first line of defense of their opponents, and that was the case also namhlanje. He was able to break first line of defense. We front four Esperance, Ubolia, Uyansase, Ugonati Nodano. I think it was very, very brilliant. And also Jaden Adams, how they collect the ball and actually progressive play, and also how they shielded defense in terms of when they're playing out of position. And overall, I think Sundowns had a very, very solid game. They were very, very committed to both these legs, the first leg and also the second leg. But on the other end, if you look at Esperance de Tunis, it's not that they had a bad game. The first leg and also the second leg, it's not that they had bad games. They had actually beautiful games, fantastic play, and they have nice combination plays, and also they can spray the passes out wide and whip in those crosses. I just think that in the game, sometimes you need the element of luck. That element of luck, I think that's what was lacking for Esperance. But the overall performance, Iabo was very, very good. It's just that in front of goal, they were not as clinical as probably Sundowns have, because out of the chances Sundowns got, they managed to get a goal, which was not the case for Esperance. And I think that's the only factor that they need to fix. and which has become the continental problem in Dabayelo of being clinical in front of goal. I think it's a continental problem. We've seen it with the Betway Premiership a number of times in a number of teams. But also, if you look at the continental football, you see it's the same case as how Esperance de Tunis has been knocked out of the competition by Mamelodi Sundows. It's the factor of being clinical in front of goal. That's what they need to work on. But over above that, I think the element of luck wasn't on their side, because I think they were a very, very good side. And they gave Mamelodi Sundowns a run for their money. They really, really gave Sundowns a run for their money. It's just as I said, that the element of luck wasn't on their side. They truly, truly tried, and they were denied a number of times by the woodwork, and also Williams has been fantastic in that, in between those goals. I think overall performance, it could have went either way, but congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns. Hard luck to Esperance de Tunis. They can come back next season and actually try again. Back to Coach Miguel Cardoso. They brought him in as a championship coach, and he has brought the Sundowns to finally Caf Champions League 2 times in a row. And I think we need to respect that. Every time we speak about Miguel Cardoso, I think we need to put respect on his name, because he's proven that he's actually a good coach. He has a know-how, he has expertise, and he can deliver. And he's been delivering with this Mamelodi Sundowns team. It might have not started well beginning of the league, but how he has progressed after AFCON, I think Sundowns has been very, very good, and they've been beating our teams week in, week out, week in, week out. They've been playing our games every 3 days, and they've been consistently winning our games. So we are hoping that this time they will actually see it through the end, whether they play against the RS Berkane or against the FAR Rabat. I wish them that they get the second star from this run, because you could see that they actually have what it takes to actually get a second star. So I wish them all the best going to the Caf Champions League. I wish they got the second star. So we will see how the other games pans out between RS Berkane and also FAR Rabat. But I am hoping, I believe that the Sundowns has a chance to actually win the Caf Champions League as much as they have a chance to win the Betway Premiership. So it's up to them actually to grab a double, and we will see how they actually go about doing that. But they have the players, and they have the coach, they have resources, they have everything that can help them actually see both these tournaments through. So congratulations to Amasandawana Kaboyelo. You guys really, really deserve to be on the final of the Caf Champions League. And as a South African, I'm very, very proud of the Sundowns right now. And that's why I wish them to go all the way through and actually win it. Last season it was almost. Now this season mustn't be almost. They have to actually get it. So it's going to happen if they win their home game and also go away, not to actually defend, but also to win the games. Both the games that are left that they need to play, they need to actually play to win both those games. So all the best to Masadawana. Congratulations to them. From me, Usipondlovu, I am saying a pronto piacere. I will see you on the next one. I think the next game will be Derby over the weekend. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in and watching our content. Tell us what you think about the game of Sundowns and also Esperance and their victory to Caf Champions League final, and what you think is going to happen facing either RS Berkane or FAR Rabat on the final. So it's going to be Morocco versus South Africa again on the final, whether it's RS Berkane or FAR Rabat. Thank you. I love you so much. Take care.